Here are the most recent deaths in the national news, plus people's reactions to those deaths, as seen at Legacy.com in the fourth week of February 2022. Actor Ned Eisenberg died February 27, 2022, at his home in New York. He died of cancer at the age of 65. He was best known for his recurring role on Law and Order SVU as defense attorney Roger Kressler. Eisenberg is being remembered for many movies and TV shows, including The Burning, Moving Violations, and Mayor of Easttown. Actress Sally Kellerman died February 24, 2022, at a care facility in Los Angeles. She died of heart failure at the age of 84. She was Oscar-nominated for her performance as Hot Lips Houlihan in the movie version of MASH. Kellerman is also being remembered for her roles in an early episode of Star Trek and opposite Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School, among many other movie and TV performances. Football player Ken Burrough died February 24, 2022, in Jacksonville, Florida, at the age of 73. He was a wide receiver and two-time Pro Bowler for the Houston Oilers. Burrough is being remembered as the last pro football player to wear the jersey number 00. Actress Veronica Carlson died February 27, 2022, at the age of 77. She was best known for her roles in British Hammer horror films, including Dracula Has Risen from the Grave and Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. Carlson is also being remembered for starring in the British TV show Spider's Web. Rapper Snootie Wild died February 26, 2022, in Houston. He died in a shooting at the age of 36. His 2013 single Yayo led to his discovery by fellow Memphis rapper Yo Gotti. Wild is also being remembered for songs including Made Me and Rich or Not. Actor Ralph Ahn died February 26, 2022, in Los Angeles at the age of 95. He was best known for his recurring role on New Girl as Tran, a fan-favorite character who was hilarious even though he rarely spoke. He is also being remembered as an active member of the Korean American community, as well as for TV appearances including The Golden Girls and Walker, Texas Ranger. Ahn was a U.S. Navy veteran of World War II. Businesswoman Tova Borgnine died February 26, 2022, at the age of 80. She was the founder of Beauty by Tova, a skincare and fragrance line that achieved huge success on QVC. Borgnine is also being remembered as the widow of actor Ernest Borgnine, to whom she was married from 1973 until his death in 2012. Singer Richard Pratt died this week. He was the bass singer with Blue Magic, a Philadelphia soul group known for singles including Sideshow. Pratt is being remembered for the smooth, dreamy ballads he crafted with Blue Magic. Civil rights pioneer Autherine Lucy Foster died March 2, 2022, at the age of 92. She was the first Black student to enroll at the University of Alabama in 1956. Just 3 days into her semester, segregationist mobs pushed the school to suspend and then expel her, ostensibly for her safety. Years later, she returned and got her master's degree there in the 1990s. Foster is now honored permanently on campus. The school's College of Education building and clock tower are named after her. Actress Farrah Forke died February 25, 2022, at her home in Texas. She died of cancer at the age of 54. She is best known for her performance on the TV sitcom Wings as helicopter pilot Alex Lambert. Forke is also being remembered for roles on TV shows including Lois and Clark, Batman Beyond, and Dweebs. Movie executive Alan Ladd Jr. died March 2, 2022, at his home in Los Angeles at the age of 84. He was an instrumental figure in the development of Star Wars. He fought for the movie to be made and was one of its most enthusiastic supporters. He is also being remembered as the son of actor Alan Ladd and as a producer of movies including Braveheart and Police Academy. Ladd was a veteran of the U.S. Air Force. Literary supporter Priscilla Tolkien died February 28, 2022, at the age of 92. She was the youngest daughter of the Lord of the Rings author J.R.R. Tolkien, and she served as vice president of the Tolkien Society, preserving his life and works. Tolkien is being remembered as a social worker and for inspiring her father's work. The character of Frodo Baggins was originally named after her teddy bear, Bingo. Every week in the United States, flags are lowered to half-staff to honor the lives of Americans whose communities are mourning their loss. Here are the most recent half-staff memorial flag honors. Flags in Wyoming have been lowered to honor the memory of former state senator Leland Christensen. Flags in Alaska have been lowered to honor the memory of former state senator George Silides. Flags in South Carolina have been lowered to honor the memory of former state secretary of transportation Harry Bancroft Buck Limehouse, Jr. Flags in Kansas have been lowered to honor the memory of Marion County Sheriff Robert Kraft. Flags in Wisconsin have been lowered to honor the memory of former state representative Daniel R. LeMahieu. Flags in California have been lowered to honor the memory of Correctional Lieutenant Steve Taylor of the Riverside County Sheriff's Department and Salinas Police Department officer Jorge David Alvarado. Flags in Rhode Island have been lowered to honor the memory of former State General Treasurer Anthony Solomon. Flags in Arkansas have been lowered to honor the memory of West Memphis firefighter Jason Lang and Sergeant Joshua Caudell with the Department of Corrections. Flags in Ohio have been lowered to honor the memory of Medina County Domestic Relations Judge Mary Kovac. This week also marks several notable anniversaries. 30 years ago this week, actress Sandy Dennis died of ovarian cancer at the age of 54. 35 years ago this week, actor and humanitarian Danny Kaye died of heart failure at the age of 76. Rolling Stones guitarist Brian Jones was born 80 years ago this week. He died by drowning in 1969 at the age of 27. Musician Lou Reed was born 80 years ago this week. He died in 2013 of liver disease at the age of 71. Actress Elizabeth Taylor was born 90 years ago this week. She died in 2011 of congestive heart failure at the age of 79. Musician Johnny Cash was born 90 years ago this week. He died in 2003 of complications of diabetes at the age of 71. You can read more about the lives of the people featured in this video on Legacy.com. You can also follow Legacy.com on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube to stay up to date on national news deaths and reactions.